Um, I think like all of my artworks deal with taboos, and it also deals a lot with shame. And but I always talk about like being different and being not considered normal. But for me personally, I use difference as a source of inspiration to talk about things that are not considered normal, and I really try to really challenge very strict definitions of what normal is in order to kind of let people imagine things that are, let's say, not considered normal. So I really try to challenge these kinds of taboos or these kinds of realities, and in order to kind of make people imagine things for themselves that are a little bit different, and also to understand what difference is in order to heal from how we stigmatize, for example, things that we are not comfortable talking about. And I think people are not comfortable talking about race, they're not comfortable talking about racism, they're not comfortable talking about sexuality, they're not comfortable talking about obviously sexually transmitted diseases and HIV in particular for women of color is a big part of this particular work, because people don't really talk about that. And I found also in my experience, all of the work I do is very personal, and I always try to make work that's very relatable, and really try to get people to really come into this reality that's not really real, because if you are a person that's not me, it's not real for you. So it's not reality, it's my reality. So I always try to have people relate to all of the artworks, and you can say it's true, it's not real, it's my reality. So I really try to make all the artwork as really down to the ground as possible, get people to feel it, get people involved, and people not just from the art world or humanities, like really anybody can come in and really take something from that and get inspired and think about, oh, this isn't normal, but how do we challenge our perception of what normal is? So I really try to work with these themes and try to get everybody involved with it. And so I try to, for this particular body of work, I was working on this particular piece called Protest and Desire for about 2 years, and I was making a lot of work for a particular show called Ghosts, which was about how it was challenging heteronormative relationships and how do you experience love and relationships and all these kind of complicated dynamic things. And so I always make a lot of books, like a lot of journals and sketchbooks before I do a big body of work to just source ideas. And those are very free, they're very private, and these are just my ideas, just very raw and very free. And so this is this work called Journals of My Love, and I made it just to, get some ideas. And at the time, I was, going through a very difficult time in my life, and I didn't have so much time for my own artistic practice, and I also did not have so much money. So what do you do when you don't have money or time, and you have no resource, and you need to kind of create things? I made a book because I had no time and I had no, expectations. So I just said, I'll just do it for myself.